pick yourself up and get moving in the right direction.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Levis sets up to throw here. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a yard. Back to throw, it's Levis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
49, right 49.
Little bootleg here, Levis.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Levis to throw it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. Okonkwo holds it in left side.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
Folk's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Look, Jackson left, Jackson. There we go, sit on it. 13 next, 13 next. 13 next. There we go, sit on.
To throw is Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Levis looking to throw.
Flushed out right.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Kobe Bryant makes the stop on that one.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here we go. Out. Short.
Off the play fake, Levis.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And this one will be a touchback. Woolen chooses not to return it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Look, Jackson left, Jackson left. Run line. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, go sit up.
Out of the gun, Smith. And this is caught at the 20. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
What's up?
Here's Smith. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Smith now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Levis.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Levis back to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Working from the gun, here's Levis.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Levis out of the shotgun now.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw.
That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I just...
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Ken Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired, too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Open man downfield is Ridley. Down the left sideline.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley with career touchdown number 60.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go,
Sticking with Walker on second down. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here we go.
Geno now to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, ice.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Ready.
Now Smith. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
53. Ours. No ball. Check 58.
Here we go on 4th. Smith.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Smith. Flush to his right.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Geno. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On 4th down, Smith. Forced out to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. To the air again, Smith. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Throwing now is Geno. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf from 13 yards out.
And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Levis. Swinging this out for Pollard.
And just shutting him off there. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Levis looking to move him around a bit.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Back to Walker on 1st down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 138 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba.
From the gun, here's Smith. It's caught, Lockett.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. To the right side, this is Walker.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the 1st with Walker.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Walker is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And that sack, it goes to DABOOGEYM2N. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Levis from his own end zone. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Levis, 3rd and long from his end zone.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. Finding space at the 40.
And some space here.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Titans.
Devin Singletary, 70 yards. And the Titans use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Middle.
Again, it's Walker.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He hits his target, Lockett.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Hey, here we go. Come on, shot.
Walker now on 1st and 10. He's got it to the 43 here.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Another look.
Here's Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Smith. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Titans are right back in this football game.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Levis looking to throw. Complete to Boyd.
That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment.
And Levis going to change the play.
He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Loose inside the 30.
And he gets this one down to the 24.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
This is 1st and 10. Levis, he'll look to throw it.
His throw incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a hurry, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Levis.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Levis to throw.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. 22 Linda, 22 Linda. Hey, let's go. Reload. Reload, let's go. Short!
Here's Levis.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
24. 29 down, 22 Rita. Army.
Back to throw, Levis.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Tennessee, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.